Hi colleagues, so we are at the end of the Edmodo Certified Training Programme. It has been a pleasure working with you all. I would personally like to thank Kate and her team, Carrie and Lydia. One word I can use to describe this 4 weeks, awesome, right? I am Edmodified now. So I thank you for all the experience and knowledge that you all have shared with us. My name is Brihannia White, and the following is a presentation on my final training design project for the ECT program. The name of my training course is Let's Assess. Let's Assess is really one of a series of mini courses from the program Getting Started with Edmodo, a beginner's program for teachers. That program aims to provide online training to teachers on key features of Edmodo and create resources for immediate use in the classroom. A little into this mini course, let's assess. The audience is really teachers who are new to Edmodo or who have never used Edmodo or who are familiar with Edmodo but they wish to build their confidence. The course is open and can be completed within 3 hours over a 1 week period. It is made up of both asynchronous learning activities using the Edmodo platform as well as synchronous meetings using either Skype or Zoom. The course goals are to provide teachers with a viable option to effectively integrate information and communication technology into their assessment practices to meet students' needs and to promote continued teacher professional learning and development. Okay, so now let us focus on my screen. Ideally, before we start this course, there will be a face-to-face session where facilitators will be meeting with teachers to promote the program, but also to collect email addresses because those email addresses will be used to share the directions and the group code in order to join this session. My course design is made up of a main group followed by some smaller groups. Now, the main group is really used as the orientation module, while the smaller groups, 3 will be used for learning activities, while the last small group will be used as closure to exit the course. The orientation module will be used for my welcome, to introduce myself, and also to inform participants about the course structure, the course content, and also to guide them towards the orientation tasks. So there are a number of orientation tasks in this orientation module. So, for example, task 1, take the poll. This is really in an effort or an attempt by the facilitator to assimilate the learner's interests. We also have meet and greet where participants will meet and greet one another. We also have connect with other teachers, not just within your school community, but you could also connect with teachers globally. Why Edmodo? Right, so here again is to really get teachers excited about Edmodo, show them the benefits of using Edmodo. But there's one additional activity that I would like to highlight within this particular task, and that is we are asking at this point that teachers learn about screenshots and screencasts because this particular activity is really needed to complete all the other assignments that will follow actually. Then we are also introducing teachers to the assignment. So they're going to learn how to create an assignment. But at this stage, they're getting introduced into what the assignment feature looks like. And at this point, we're also asking them to create a class because we really want them to leave the program with something that they can use. So they're going to create their class here, and then we are asking them to take a quiz. So again, they're going to learn about a quiz, but at this stage, they're getting to see what a quiz looks like. Now, this quiz is really based on the tasks that were presented before. So they're going to really do a self-test to see how much they know. And then the final task is really for the teachers to select a live meeting, because we really want to have a face-to-face session where we could troubleshoot and address any issues or concerns that teachers may have. So let us look at more at our learning activities. Now, each learning activities is really broken up into 3 areas. There is the learn, apply, and reflect. In the learn unit, teachers will be provided into an introduction into the activity, and then they will be provided with the objectives of the module, as well as with tutorials, so that they can conduct the activity. But we also want to have teachers leave the program empowered, and we want to encourage independent learning and interdependent learning. That we're also asking that teachers post additional tutorials that they may have found in their search that would have assisted them in understanding the activity, in performing the activity, so that they can share this with their colleagues. In the apply and reflect, this is where you go a step beyond. Now you actually perform the activity. So for example, post a new assignment. Teachers are actually going to post an assignment. Apart from that, because I'm not going to be joining their group, we are just asking that they provide a screenshots or screencast of the assignment. To close off the learning experience, we are asking that teachers reflect on the learning experience, but we also wish that teachers connect that reflection to the program goals. So it's really a meaningful, critical reflection of how you have been transformed by conducting the activities. A real assessment of your learning. Each small group, each learning activity will be offered in the same way. Learn, apply, reflect. As I mentioned, the closure activity, which is the course evaluation, feedback, and what's next. So you're going to they're being asked to ensure that they have met all the objectives, that they have all the deliverables. We're also asking that they complete the Edmodo training evaluation. And the what's next, like I said, this is just one of a series of courses. So it's here I take the opportunity to promote the next course. So in this for this particular program, the next course is Let's Award Them, where they'll be introduced to badges. And I'm also going to provide or certified teachers, as a nice way of awarding them for their accomplishment. So this certificate will really will be given by the facilitator, awarding them for their for successfully completing all the assignments. This brings me to the end of my presentation. Again, I'd like to thank everyone who has supported me, Kate and her team, and also let's stay connected. Enjoy.